Nick, I want a pie.
You're eating vegetables, fatty.
I don't want a pie that bad.
What if I put gravy on them?
I'm listening.
Good, because we're making Slim Jim pot pie today. Chicken pot pies are pretty awesome. We're gonna say fuck chicken today and make a Slim Jim pot pie. What kind of ingredients do we have tonight, Chris?
Ingredients? I just got this.
What the fuck is... That's not...
It's not?
That's not what we're doing today. No.
That's what I did.
You're wrong. Fucking King of Spades is stupid. What we are gonna do is make an actual Slim Jim pot pie. How did I even think you wouldn't eat that? Okay, so ingredients. Back here, of course we have our Slim Jims. Those are fantastic. Those are good. They're also everywhere now. He caught a few of them. Chris hates these, but here's some peas.
Why you got the peas?
I did. Here's some carrots. Those are alright. There's a floor onion that I just dropped.
No.
Ranch is unrelated. That's for something else. 2 pie crusts. You probably shouldn't break these, but they're over here now. What else? There's some salt.
Chicken pea.
2 cans of pea. We almost knocked over our super sophisticated lighting system there. Here's some goat food. That's good. Matt's butter. I wish you hadn't caught that. Pepper. Here's some flour. Here's the salt again, because I want to throw it. And here's the 4 diamonds from earlier, because fuck shit. Alright, so we're going to clean up the Slim Jims off the floor before Chris eats them all, and we're going to start making Slim Jim pot pie.
And the rest of the shit is everywhere.
Dirty Balls, what do we have back here today? You all know fucking Dirty Balls back here. He's already loaded up with Slim Jims.
Yes.
That's the only way to keep Chris away from them. Dirty Ball will kill him.
You have a dirty pan.
It's a $1 dirty pan.
That's what I meant to say.
It's not dirty yet, but it will be. We're gonna throw it in or never wash it. We have fucking that thing. It's a measuring cup.
Butt fork.
That's not a fork, that's a whisk.
Whisk.
It's butt whisk now, I guess.
Yes.
So,
butt fork is here.
Butt fork. We have shitty cutting board. He's being delightful today. Tormund Giant's Bane is over here. He's gonna hang out with us.
He is.
And our manly can opener. He's gonna open some shit. So, I guess, let's get to it. Damn it. Okay, let's get started. Take your Slim Jims and do Chris's favorite part. Cut them up into a bunch of little pieces that we're going to throw into the thing we might eat. Next, pick up your onion. That'll make you cry like a vagina. Maybe that's just Chris.
I'm just sad.
Cut that fucker up, and then we're going to cut up some other shit. Add it to Dirty Bowl just like that. Then we're going to move on to cutting up some other shit. Probably fucking celery.
Yep. I don't have a gluten-free version of this, Nick. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Yes, we do. It doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. People are just idiots and invent allergies. Turn both those fucks to medium.
Yep. Also, your oven should have been preheated at 425 like 20 years ago, but shut the fuck up. You should have already known that.
Yep. And I probably should have put vegetable oil in this, but I didn't.
Oh, good. Next, go ahead and grab your manly can opener.
Yep.
Pick up the peas that Chris loves and the carrots. You want to add those to the bullshit. Let's close the Apple Jacks cabinet.
Yeah.
The world's not ready to see what's in there. Alright, the peas are in the thing. It's a lot of peas.
I'm happy to take some out.
Open your carrots. Hopefully you can open those faster than we open the peas. Chris, do you like carrots more or less than peas?
I like them. I hate them less.
That's good.
I'm not a fan of either. Fuck vegetables.
You hear that, Bob and Larry? Eat a dick. I guess we're putting those in that pan. And 4 of them over there. The recipe says you should let this shit sit in that pot for about 15 minutes and boil, and then drain the water out. Well, we didn't have a pot that was big enough, so we're going to let it sit in this pan and sizzle for fucking some time. That one's going to sit over there for another amount of time. And whenever we decide that it's ready, we're going to come back and we'll put it into something else.
Yeah.
It's been about 15 minutes. We'll say 15 minutes, even if it hasn't. So stir the shit up in the pan a little bit. The one that's over here in this pan, you're probably going to want to let that do something. Stir it up a little bit before you drain the water out.
Alright, now you pour this shit down the flea market sink. Burn your hand with steam.
If you don't do that, you did it wrong.
You really did.
Alright, that's the drain stuff. Now, all the shit that's over here, you want to take that and add it to Dirty Bowl. Try to make a mess.
Successful.
Good. Pour that in a Dirty Bowl. And after that, we're going to put some butter and shit in there, I think.
Yeah.
So now grab some butter. You're going to pour that in a Dirty Bowl.
And I'm going to do one more, because I like butter.
Add some salt. Dump some pepper in there. Next, scratch your ass for a few seconds before you use your pink can opener and open the chicken broth.
That Nick threw on the floor, so it's retarded.
That means it's easier to open, right?
It doesn't, actually.
Are you sure?
Pretty confident.
Oh, well, that's stupid. Alright, so open that eventually.
1 hour later.
And I'll pour that fuck in.
So get your milk out. You want to add that in at this point. You need 2/3 of a cup. Chris is learning to read numbers. So we're going to add some milk into the thing. Just pour some milk in there. It doesn't matter. Yep, there's some milk. Might want to add a little bit more because we added a lot more broth than we needed, but pour that in there.
There you go. So now we have a dirty bowl full of puke cum pee.
Yeah, it's pretty delicious, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we should probably add some flour right now so we can make that into more of a stuff. Yep, go ahead and add your beer. That's delicious. It makes it better.
It does. How much flour?
The recipe says 1/3 of a cup of flour, but again, we added some more other shit, so you should probably add a little bit more than that. So just dump some fucking flour in there.
As if anybody thought I was going to use that measuring cup.
You were not. That's some flour.
There we go. I think that's sure.
You know what? I don't fucking care.
Now you take your butt whisk.
Butt whisk is going to come in right now, and you're going to smear that around in the vomit pile. This looks like a thing we're not going to eat. Recipe says to stir that until it's thick.
It's not thick.
Probably add some more flour.
Yeah. See, we probably should have mixed the flour with the butter and then added them together.
But we didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
So, fuck
Out
you.
of that, yeah. Alright, that's going to work.
Are you sure?
No.
Alright, so it probably won't work, but we're going to move on.
Yep.
Now get out some Pam and spray your dollar pan.
Yep.
Go ahead and make that Step Brothers joke again.
Yeah. Ham or pound?
Yep, you want to spray that really well. That's still hairspray. We didn't buy other shit.
Nope.
We have 9-inch pie crust and 8-inch pans, but we're just going to make that work.
Yeah.
So pull those out. I don't know how pie crusts work. I'm not a fucking scientist, but we're going to figure it out, or we won't. Alright, put that in the pan. That's, I guess that's what that's supposed to look like. Smear it around, make sure it stretches to the pan. So pick up the garbage, and then you're going to want to spoon that into the thing. Well, that looks like garbage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stretch that over the top of the pan. It's going to look like fucking stupid because it's bigger than the pan. But again, that's your fault. You should have told us where to buy things that fit. Now you want to make sure the edges are pinched nice and make sure that everything doesn't get away. Now Grandma taught me a few things, and one of the things she taught me was to take butt fork and go around the outside of your pie and make the train tracks, alright? Fucking railroad tracks. This is for you, Grandma. Alright, put that thing in the oven. Just put it in. Alright, oven is already preheated to 425. If you weren't paying attention, that's your fault. We're going to leave that in there for, I think the recipe said 30 minutes. If it didn't, oh well, we'll come back and tell you whenever we do that. So, yeah. Pull that thing out of there. There's a lot of smoke.
It's not a little.
Good.
Alright, we have a Slim Jim pot pie.
Looks better than I thought it would. I guess we're going to eat it. Okay, so that's how you make a Slim Jim pot pie. Is it delicious? Is it garbage? We're about to find out. It looks like more of food than we expected.
Yeah.
Whether or not it actually is food, I have no idea. What do you think, Chris? He'd say we're going to eat it if he wasn't already eating it.
Oh,
So what do you think?
yeah. It tastes exactly how I expected it to taste. It's not like fantastic, but it's not the worst thing.
So it tastes like Slim Jims under crust with vegetables on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's what I expected. Don't know how it could have been any better. I just like the. I don't know what I was expecting. Don't know what you were expecting. This is what you got. That's Slim Jim pot pie. So, fucking next week, we're gonna do some shit that might be better, might be worse. I don't know. That's up to you. You decide.
Or we will.
That's true. That's more accurate. So anyway, if you like what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button, like the video, give us a comment, tell us what you want us to make. We'd really like some feedback from you because we're running out of ideas quick. That's why we made this.
Mm-hmm.
You can help us. Look for us on Facebook, you know, do any of that shit you can do. And we'll see you next time.
MustardBus out.
Exactly.